What it's really about for me is to showing our viewers so that people can see and feel what consciousness is. We don't script the show, we don't tell anybody what to say and what not to say, so here we go.
To recognize and to try to keep things simple. You know, for years the government has put out the message of servings of fruits and vegetables. To me, healthy eating is consuming what our body is mostly made up of, and that's water.
Everybody wants to be thin, and I think people want to be fit. I mean, today, you know, 1/3 of Americans are obese. I mean, I cannot believe that statistic.
Prevention is the foundation of our nation's public health system, and prevention is the foundation of my work as Surgeon General.
Welcome to the Living Consciously television show. I'm your host, Coach Steve Toth. I'm also your moderator. And our theme today is how to find a job in a shrinking job market as well as in a troubled economy.
The Fed plays a number of important roles, all with the ultimate goal of promoting a healthy U.S. economy.
I think Lindsay needs to reach a real bottom. She just has not surrendered, and so the courts have done that for her. So I'm not sure it's such a bad idea. Does she need rehab? Absolutely.
For all of us, we do that until we realize it isn't serving us and it's not feeling good. And then we make another choice. So it's just a series of moments and a series of choices, and then there are no mistakes.
That is exactly how it is. I had to stay in that relationship for that length of time in order to make the connections I needed to make, and that's the road to consciousness.
The world is this explosive, horrifying place, and the news is all this negativity condensed.
Don't you also think, when you think in terms of expectations, and I think that this is where some of the lack of consciousness takes place, that you're not even thinking in terms of the other person?
The first step in spirituality is to ask questions. What do I want? Who are my heroes? What's the meaning and purpose of my existence? And if you live in those questions, someday you will move into the answers.
The way you get into the present moment is to start where you are. And if where you are is a triggered state, it's an amazing feedback.
Beautiful, yeah.
It gives you important information. Then you know, okay, it's like a red flag. And that's how you get into the present moment, to the real, where you really are.
So the people who need your help, Jane, will resonate with you and they'll find you. And I believe it really kind of all boils down to energy, because everything is energy and it's a frequency. And so we get really good at being true and authentic in our frequency, and from that place we're able to help people who are in that same sort of frequency range or vibration, I think.
Both areas, life and your enterprise. Most people make it the enterprise. And as they make it the enterprise, they wake up and they have a tremendous amount of economic success if they're successful. And what's ironic is what makes you successful may not make you fulfilled.
We're not teaching them how to be out there, to market themselves, to be authentic, to be conscious, to be congruent with what their goals are. If we start preparing them at a younger age, they're going to get into probably a better career.
Truly want to try to fit in, and we want people to like us, and we think who we really are they won't like, so we try and put on this air or put on all this stuff that has nothing to do with us, nothing to do with us at all. And I think, as Brenda was saying, very much into the acting side of it.
Interact with us on our website at www.livingconsciously.tv. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye for now.